call Lord Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Rakak Wadash.
Alright, that's who this world ignorantly and incorrectly calls God, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit in the ancient Paleo-Hebrew language. Double honors unto the elder apostles, a great millstone, of whom you've learned this 100% truth, and who rules very well and oversees the tabernacle of David. Shout out to the head of the men of Israel camp, the Ak Chazak, whom we teach under here in Greenville, South Carolina. And a hearty, while a healthy shalom to you Achiam wa Akhwathim, you brethren and sisters, who are diligently and sincerely working out your faith in these last days with fear and trembling toward your salvation. All right, so y'all say shalom. It's the Ach Aliyah.
And it's the Ak Yashima.
And we're coming back through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, with a quick in-transit lesson, and Lord willing, this is edifying unto the flock, Without too much else to say, passing the mic to the brother Yashima.
Yeah, man, I just wanted to do a quick little in-transit, while we got off the plantation, going into the AT&T situation. I'm pretty sure y'all heard, what happened. God damn, you wasn't gonna stop.
Yeah.
God damn.
Didn't even look either.
That's what I'm saying. That shit that happened the other day.
Yeah, it was separate. It was like 2 cars.
Yeah, they had like they didn't want to go. But yesterday, AT&T had a big power, well, not even a power outage, but internet outage. Other phone companies as well, but AT&T was like the main one. And what's funny is I was at the plantation when it happened. We worked third shift, so the phone was working all night. And then I didn't check my phone when it was about time to leave work. But I seen another Jake. The Jake was showing me something on his phone. I seen that his phone happened to say SOS on the top, which means you don't got no service at all. So I'm like, damn, why Jake phone? Why Jake phone saying that? And I got signal at the time. I had signal, so I'm wondering why his phone saying that. Then when I get in the car, my shit started saying SOS. So I had to use the brother hotspot.
Mine was working.
Yeah,
because I'm with AT&T.
Yeah, he went AT&T as well. So. I had to pay for something, so luckily the Lord had I had to get an oil change. Luckily the Lord still had his hotspot, his data working, and like he said, he even went AT&T. But my phone went out before his. His phone was working perfectly fine for like a good hour. You know what I'm saying? So I went to the oil spot. I asked the brother, can you cut the hotspot on? He cut it on, and then what's so funny? Hey, the water, how about she was shy? If it wasn't for him having the hotspot, well, he had his card any damn way. He had his little bank card, but I paid with my phone because I don't got my card on me or whatnot. And then as soon as he turned the hotspot on, I paid for it, the shit went away. Yeah. His service went out.
As soon as you
his service went out. So I said, man, that was a spirit right there. The Lord allowed me to, pay the my little car, payment thing for my oil change. Yeah. But like you said, he still had the car regardless of the fact. But what if we ain't had that? What would have been left off on? Faith.
Yep.
Faith. That's the only thing. 2/3 would have been wondering, like, what the fuck? Like, wow, I can't pay my bills. I can't do that. Niggas gonna really be running to Esau when those times come, man. And that's why the scripture say, woe to you that go down to Egypt for help. And I'm pretty sure niggas was going up. Matter of fact, it was a video I saw on TikTok. Niggas was going up to AT&T asking what's going on. I was about to do it, but I said, fuck it.
Right.
I was like, fuck, I ain't finna do all that,
talking
man.
Big shit.
Yeah, I definitely was. I definitely was. But I was like, man, I ain't finna go up there and waste my damn time. No people can't even fucking do nothing for my damn phone. I'd be wasting my breath, man. Yeah, I'd be wasting my damn breath. So I just said, fuck it. Went to sleep, woke up, shit was back on.
Yeah.
But we want to play the clip right quick?
Yeah.
Major cellular outage is being reported nationwide. The tracking website downdetector.com is reporting more than 32,000 outages for AT&T customers. We're also hearing reports of customers with AT&T are struggling to call 911
Yeah. So pretty much everyone, guys, is having the same issue. Thank God for the Wi-Fi network, because that's what we're using.
Yeah, I was going to say, because it's the data. Lexi, our assistant, she came in this morning and she said, my data's not working, but when I get to Fox and I turn it on Wi-Fi, my phone works now.
That's exactly right. I think they can make emergency phone calls, but they're not able to make just general phone calls of family. So you got a lot of folks getting up for school, taking their kids out, and hopefully we can get control of the situation real fast.
We're trying to call some people to find out what's going on, but apparently there's a cell phone problem. So we're gonna be working on this hour, because people are getting up, they want to know the news, and if your phone doesn't work, you're pretty much cut off. That's the beauty of cable TV.
Your alarm does work though. I was like, Lexi, how'd you get up this morning? She said, my alarm was working. But this is how addicted we are to our phones. Everyone is so, everyone's freaking out because it's not working. Yeah.
I have to be honest, Ainsley. I got up this morning, the phone is not working. I know I've been on the road a lot. Did I forget to pay my bill? Like, is something not going up? Then, like, I do it, and I was like, okay, I got automatic payment on that, so that's good.
Yeah.
But everybody's experiencing the same issue.
Yeah, and we're gonna get to the bottom of it. And I mean, everything. If there were a cyber attack or a satellite malfunction, even a major solar flare, if cell phones went out, give it 3 hours, give it 12 hours, give it 24 hours, and a lot of things change in our society. The country would be brought to its knees.
Massive vulnerability.
Absolutely. I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here. Subscribe.
They ain't even knew what the fuck happened. Like, they ain't even know what caused the outages or nothing. We know what caused it. The Lord. You know, the only reason the Lord created the internet in the first place is to get this message out. You know, the truth. That's the only reason the internet was created, man. And the Lord about to get ready to do away with that with the internet. You know, to cause the famine of the word, man. So we seeing biblical prophecy unfold before our eyes. We foreseeing the evil, man, but y'all niggas ain't foreseeing it, man, because y'all blinded by the cares of this world, man. But when the internet shut down, that's when niggas gonna want to inquire the prophets.
Yeah, when it's too late.
When it's too late.
Yeah, and you heard the news anchors. When the phones, you know, they giving scenarios. They already know. Like they said, the country would be brought to its knees if just the cell phones went out.
Yeah.
Just the cell phones. He didn't say you couldn't still go to the store, get your food. He didn't say, you know, none of the necessities. He said, man, take our phones away.
Yeah.
So, like he said, man, you know, the vibration and the mentality of these people, especially here in America, they're just gone, man. You know, they have no true cares and no true fear of the Lord, man. You know, they only fear losing or missing out on this false sense of reality and safety that they found comfort in, man. And the Lord about to show once again, all those things are about to go away, man. All these, you know, liberties you claim to have, well, I can, you know, go and do this when I want to. All that is about to change, man, drastically, you know. And this is just a telltale sign on how quick, you know, and how some of the most basic things people overlook. Man, you'll lose your mind not being able to go on Instagram and Facebook and check your notifications, man.
Because most people base their life off social media, man. And, you know, they base their life off of it. So at the point, they don't know what to do without the cell phone. They don't even got social skills because of fucking social media, man. That's why people have fucking anxiety attacks when they talk to people, because they so used to talking to people over the phone. So at the point, they don't talk to people in person, man. You know, they be so fucking nervous, but they can talk all good on the phone. I was dealing with a Zion like that, man. She'll text good on the phone, but you see her ass in person. Yeah, like she don't know you.
Yeah, whole different person.
Yeah, man. You know, niggas don't got social skills because of fucking social media, man. That's why I said, man, I can't wait till this shit be done away with, man. There's so much shit that be called just because of social media. So much drama, all that, man.
Yeah. And now, you know, Sleazy E, he's trying to get his hands on social media to the point where he can use it to ultimately control the masses, which really, you know, that's what it was really created for. You know, to, you know, Facebook, where you deal with how Facebook was created and why, and Instagram and all these things. It was ultimately, they're used as tools for the government, man, to monitor the people.
Hey, it was crazy because who owned Facebook and Instagram? Mark Zuckerberg. And you think about it, Facebook is FB, and then Instagram is FBI.
Right. Wow.
Come on, man.
And it already done came out that he worked with the CIA.
Yeah, come on, man. So they spying on you. They telling you they spying on you.
Yeah, it's out there, you know. But once again, hey, the Lord is showing all these little hiccups, you know, just to low-key flex, man, that what his prophets, what his servants have been saying is actually coming to pass, man. You know, you guys, once again, you people aren't gonna see it that way. You guys gonna see it, no, it was just an accident. Somebody flipped the wrong switch, and you know, all the towers turned off for a second.
But the people just say they ain't knew what the fuck happened. So they know.
Yeah, they didn't know what was going on, man. You know. And you had me think too, going back to, you know, the famine of the word aspect. Yesterday, you know, as we're doing right now, you know, call y'all about y'all shot. Yesterday, we could have, you know, had a lesson plan that we wanted to do, but guess what? Because we didn't have no service, how the fuck was we gonna go live?
Right.
How was we gonna, you know, get the word out there that quick? We wouldn't have been able to, you know. So that's just gonna show you all these little, you know, I'm about to say this word, I'm not sure if it's the right word. These little accommodations, all these things that you just enjoy day to day, don't actually appreciate it or take full advantage of them. Hey man, the Lord's about to take these things away. Casually being able to go on YouTube, oh, I see some truth. I see brothers, you know, they teaching. Let me see who they cussing out. Let me see who they making mad. Let me see if they can make me laugh today. Let me click on their video and watch it. All these little, you know, luxuries, even so to speak, man, they're about to go away, man. You know, you guys are going to be in a very, very dark place in this world. And it's ultimately because the light of the gospel, while it was shining, you didn't hearken unto it, man. You didn't, you know, follow the true instructions the Lord was giving out in these times, man, on how to survive these times that are about to, you know, come out. You guys didn't pay attention to that. So, you know, once these things are taken away and you caught out there by yourself to your own mind, to your own works, you know, you're going to wish that you know, took advantage of these moments, man. When the truth was just a simple click away, you know?
Right. We can kick it off with Amos 8.
This is Amos chapter 8 and verse 11. It says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord.
Right. Now, does that necessarily mean the Lord ain't gonna bring actual famine, you know,
No.
and thirst for water? Yeah, no. Yeah, it's still gonna happen, man. It's already prophesied. Even the prophet Jeremiah spoke on it. The prophet Esdras spoke on it. Many other prophets spoke on that there's going to be actual famine, you know, with actual food. That's going to happen. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. But this is a different famine the Lord is talking about. This famine that he's talking about is the famine of the word, because the word is likened to food, man. So that's why he said there should be a famine. Yeah, it's going to be a famine of these words, man. You ain't going to be able to eat the roll no more, man. You ain't going to be able to eat that roll no more. Why? Because we ain't gonna be out there no more. You think the Lord really gonna have his prophets, you know, prophesying the downfall of America when all this shit is going on with Jacob's trouble? Hell no. The Lord is gonna hide us, man. The Lord gonna make sure we good in those times of Jacob's trouble. Although some of us may have to be, you know, martyrs, but you know, if you're not a martyr, guess what? The Lord gonna take care of you throughout the whole ride until Yahweh shall come. I guarantee you that, you know.
Yeah.
Damn, Jake Cobb broke down on the road.
Yeah, that's tough. I got a quick precept backing up what you said about how these words are food, man. You know, the scriptures liken this gospel unto living waters, right? A drink. It likens the word even unto bread, right? Since I said bread real quick, I'll read this. It says, this is John chapter 6 and verse 35. And Yahweh Shai said unto them, I am the bread of life. He that cometh to me shall never hunger, and he that believeth on me shall never thirst. And you see that? So we got to understand, what was Yahweh Shai talking about? He wasn't saying come and eat on my flesh and drink of my blood like the Christianity church was trying to say. He was teaching them how to be cannibals. No, man. That was a saying for the spiritual mind now. As the bread of life that he was even, you know, referencing, that the Israelites knew about, was likened unto the manna that the Lord rained down from heaven in the days of old. That was a literal food that they ate, man. You know, that manna that allowed them to sustain themselves in the wilderness. The Lord allowed them to have life, right? The Lord Yahweh Shai said he is that bread of life, man. And when you eat of this bread, you're never gonna hunger again. You're never gonna thirst again. Why? It's not even talking about you won't, literally get hungry. It's talking about how you won't desire. Once you receive this true wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, you won't need another wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. This is all we need, right? And once again, it starts with preaching and teaching the gospel, man. I had this too, if I can read it real quick. All right, Acts chapter 20 and verse 28. It says, "Take heed, therefore, unto yourselves and to all the flock over which the Holy Spirit hath made you overseers, to feed the church of Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, which he hath purchased with his own blood." Right? So you see that we've been set up to feed the flock, man. How do we feed the flock? It even said, which he hath purchased with his own blood. We got to make sure that is known amongst the Israelites. Do you know Yahushai's sacrifice and what it means for the nation of Israel? That's what we have to feed to the Israelites, man. The gospel of the kingdom, the preaching of the kingdom of heaven, and even the coming judgments and perils and evils that must come before the kingdom, man. As a transition has to be made. You don't just go from one kingdom to the next without anything changing. No, mass change is coming to the earth, and it's starting even with Babylon the Great, aka America, man. I can go back to Amos 8 and 11. It says, "Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water." Like you said beautifully, that doesn't mean that those things aren't coming. This is just talking about something else specifically. Right. It says, "Not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water." Word of the Lord. Verse 12, "And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it."
See, they're gonna be going every fucking where, all throughout the United States. Not even the United States. They know you got different brothers, prophesying in Jamaica. They're gonna be trying to fly over there to Trinidad, trying to go over there. Haiti, try to go over there. You got a brother in Africa teaching. They're gonna try to go over there, man. Wherever they know the word at, they're gonna try to fly and seek it, man. But guess what? The Lord say ain't gonna be there, man. They're gonna run sea to sea. What it said?
From sea to sea. Yeah, and it says even from the north even to the east.
Exactly,
so
man.
It's covering the whole globe.
The whole globe, man. This famine about to be everywhere, man. So that's why the Lord said, "Seek him now, while he may be found."
Yeah.
And how he gonna be found? Through his man. But y'all don't want to seek the Lord, man. Y'all despising his man. And guess what? That ultimately goes back to y'all despising Yahushua and even Yahweh, man, who sent him, man. So, hey, man, we don't care if y'all don't want to, we don't care if y'all don't want to seek the word, man. Hey, as long as we got it and we get salvation, Lord willing, hey, that's all that matters, man. Because we understand through the Spirit, 2/3 ain't gonna make it on this side, man. So that y'all just fulfilling y'all lights. And we understand that, man. We fulfilling our lives, and Lord willing, our lives is in righteousness, man.
That's right. Hey, I got that in Isaiah 55.
Damn.
You loosely paraphrased it. You loosely paraphrased verse 6, but I gotta read you 1 and 3. Right? 1 to 3. It's Isaiah chapter 55 and verse 1. It says, "Ho, everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the waters, and he that hath no money, come ye, buy and eat. Yeah, come, buy wine and milk without money and without price." Right, and this is going into what the Spirit had us mention a second ago, man. It's not talking about a buffet. Come on, everybody, whatever you want to eat, we got it. You got your favorite drink, your favorite food, come get it. You don't even got to pay no money. We got you. No, we might advertise the truth like that to Jake because they got to see the quote unquote clickbait, or they got to see the thumbnail and they get interested. Oh, what are they talking about? What? Oh, I see UFOs and missiles and a beautiful kingdom. What are they talking about?
Right.
Yeah, we might hook them in like that, but ultimately it's not talking about the simple things that they can understand or what they initially think when they first hear the gospel. The things that you're gonna live forever and things that sound good that get your attention. No, when you come into the truth, once again you got to deal with the whole road, right? So it says even in verse 2, Isaiah 55 and 2, "Wherefore do ye spend money for that which is not bread?" Right? Are people doing that today? Right? They don't want to receive the true wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, they spending actual money for BS knowledge, right? For BS wisdom and understanding, man.
Cemetery schools.
Yeah. Them through universities.
Right.
You know, they going to all these places and spending time and hard work and money, you know, on wisdom that's ultimately gonna get them destroyed, man. You know, like once again, trusting in these phones and this technology. None of these things that Esau has made is gonna deliver you from the day of wrath, man. What the Lord did with AT&T recently, it was once again just a small fraction of what the Lord is trying to tell us He's about to do here in America, man. Once again, everything that you've been accustomed to and used to is gonna change. You know, it says Isaiah 55:2, wherefore do ye spend money for that which is not bread, and your labor for that which satisfieth not? Hearken diligently unto me, and eat ye that which is good, and let your soul delight itself in fatness. Right? Because ultimately, you know, the truth is fattening, man. There's so many aspects to this truth that we can't even fully understand on this side, man. You know, so truly understanding that, you know, even trying to convert from being a carnal thinking mind to a spiritually thinking mind, you gotta cast off the whole mentality you had when you first was coming into the knowledge of the Lord, because that's not gonna benefit you here, man. You know, once again, thinking that, you know, if I buy this, you know, or if I activate this, you know, whatever the hell, you know, you might be saying to yourself, this is gonna be all I need for whatever may happen. You know, I'm gonna buy this bunker like you got other people doing. You know, I'm gonna spend my money here or spend my time with these people, and I'm gonna ultimately be covered in Jacob's trouble. Man, no, that's not how this is about to work. That's not how this is about to go down, man. Matter of fact, it says it right here in verse 3, Isaiah 55:3. It says, incline your ear and come unto me. It says, hear, and your soul shall live, and I will make an everlasting covenant with you, even the sure mercies of David. You see that? So understanding the covenant that the Lord has made and even knowing what the Lord has promised to David is going to give you understanding and clarity on what it is to do to receive salvation, man. Even receive the sure mercies of David, which is an everlasting salvation, man. You know, which once again, let's keep it simple. Like the elders say, don't make it too deep, keep it 1 deep, right? Basically, if you're not an Israelite, the doorway of salvation doesn't even apply to you. So you might as well go ahead and take the RFID here, which is the mark of the beast, right? You might as well go out here and you know fully indulge yourself in the world, because ultimately you're none of the Lord's anyway. You know, He's bringing these judgments out to show you His greatness, just to show off, you know, to show you that He is, man. You know, but if you are an Israelite, a so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indian, so-called, right? You need to return unto the Lord and hearken unto His words, man. Because what He is saying is surely coming to pass. You know, it doesn't take much to see that, right? But this is what the brother loosely paraphrased. I'm going to read it. Isaiah 55 and verse 6. Seek ye the Lord Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, while He may be found. Call ye upon Him while He is near. Call ye upon Him while He is near.
Right, showing that we got the name. How the hell you gonna call on a name when you're supposed to if you ain't got a name, man?
Yeah.
It's IUIC. You gotta call them how it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the Lord says, seek Him. Seek Him. Seek ye Him while He may be found, man.
Right.
Like I said earlier, you know that how you gonna seek Him? Seek Him through His prophets. The Lord ain't gonna just come off His throne and just, hey man, you gonna seek me? No, man, hell no, man.
All right, open up the sky, look at you hard.
Right.
Hey man, how many times I gotta say it, man?
Right. Like nigga, come on now, get it right. Like no,
Yeah.
Lord, you gonna seek the Lord through His man, but y'all niggas don't consider us the Lord. Y'all niggas don't consider us as being the Lord's man.
Yeah.
You know, because we might not got the way we may speak, the way we may look, dress.
They hate him that rebuketh at the
The
gate.
gate, yeah, exactly, man. But it's all cool, man. You know. Hey, matter of fact, get Ezekiel 33.
That's hey, call on y'all much shot, Jay. That's
Call on
literally
him, my shit, what's
but
up?
I was literally about to cry, Jay. That's the spirit. Hey, cause we literally in that time now where you have people faking that funk. They're saying, "Oh, you right, brother, and you got wisdom, and I'm learning from you," but they don't do a single thing they hear us saying. You know, this is Ezekiel chapter 33. This is Ezekiel chapter 33, and I'll start at verse 30. It says, "Also, thou son of man, the children of thy people still are talking against thee by the walls and in the doors of the houses, and speak one to another, every one to his brother, saying, Come, I pray you, and hear what is the word that cometh forth from the Lord." So you got niggas understanding who the prophets truly are, whether they agree or not, whether they believe or not. That does not matter. Neither do we care. You know, what we ultimately understand is you're gonna have people who can identify the vessels whom the Lord has chosen, who the Lord is dealing with to push the 100% truth, to magnify His righteous and holy name. Many people aren't doing that, man. Those servants are gonna stand out as a sore thumb, and they're even gonna be hated. You know, when you think of all the Israelite camps out there, you know, the main camp that you get thrown around predominantly amongst the other camps is GMS. Yeah. Why? Because GMS sticks true to the doctrine, man. You know, they don't just up and change, you know, whatever they feel like it, whenever they feel like changing it. No, the Spirit of the Lord is on His servants, starting with the elders, apostles, the great millstone, and those of us as well who follow and believe that truth. The Lord is dealing with us to push His word, right? So it can't satisfy ourselves, but you got, you know, men out there who can acknowledge who the Lord is dealing with, and then they'll even say, "Come look, listen to what they saying. These niggas crazy." Then they turn around, make videos on what they think the truth really is, and ultimately cause more confusion, make it harder for, you know, for the real elect to be found. You know, right. Like the brother said earlier, you will have some of the men of the Lord that are to be martyrs, but that's not every brother's lot. You know, and why do they have to be martyrs? Once again, you got people who know who the men of the Lord are. They come up to the camps. They fake the funk, right? Act as if they're in support, but really, they're a devil, man. They coming up to overthrow brothers, to sow discord, cause confusion, you know, deliver brothers up to be locked up and once again, even put to death. You know, we know that these things exist. You know, so once again, this goes back to what we said in a previous video. Somebody got to make up the 2/3. Right. You know, somebody got to make up all these numbers of millions of people that's going to be destroyed here in Babylon the Great. You guys are filling your lots, man. This is Ezekiel 33 and 31. It says, "And they come unto thee as the people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy words, but they will not do them. For with their mouth they shew much love, but their heart goeth after their covetousness." So you see that? They sit before you. You know, they once again, they might wear the fringes. I got my fringes out. You know, I'm back on my Hebrew shit out. Right. Inside joke. You know, I'm back on my Hebrew shit. You know, no, man. You know, or you know, I'm about to start back making videos, man. I'm about to matter of fact. Oh, and I'm about to go back on the highways and hedges. You know, I'm about to get back right. No, man. If the Lord was dealing with you, you wouldn't even have to say that. You would do it. Yeah, you already know. The fruits would show. You know, there's no point in trying to pat yourself on the back for something you're not doing. You know, but once again, only, you know, brothers who are in the Spirit, they see things like that. You know, they consider things like that. Because once again, we got the scriptures. The scriptures tell us there's gonna be people amongst us and around us that's not of us. Like it says in I think it's Jude. Yeah. Loosely paraphrase. They were not of us. They was amongst us. Yeah, but they left. Yeah. That it might be manifested. Yeah. That they were not all of us. You know, loosely paraphrasing. You know, forgive us, we butchered it. But matter of fact, only one book in Jude. Yeah, it's literally one chapter. I'm gonna go there real quick. We can read it. All right, yeah, so all right, yeah, it's 1 John. Oh, it's 1 John. Okay. Yeah, 1 John chapter 2 and verse 19. It says, "They went out from us, but they were not of us. For if they had been of us, they would no doubt have continued with us." Right? So, you know, it's obvious. You know, people who take years off and they do the disappearing act and they come back saying, see, you know, I'm back, brothers, and I got the Spirit. You know,
Right.
I'm doing the will again. No, man, it's gonna be evident that first off, we gotta question you. You know what happened. You know, we need some type of understanding upon why the disappearing act happened, and then we gotta try the Spirit by the Spirit. We gotta see if this brother actually got the Spirit.
Right,
And
he's a man of the Lord.
Yeah, it's gonna be evident once again by the works. We can hear what you say all day, but ultimately the men of the Lord are gonna have works tied with their faith. You know, it's not just a one-trick pony. No, ultimately even that's gonna be tried through time, long suffering, like the scriptures go into. Right, but it says, for if they had been of us, they would no doubt have continued with us. So we got to continue in this thing. It ain't about, oh, I came in first. I was the first one, you know, that heard the truth. No, man. It doesn't matter. Neither if you was the last one. What matters is, did you continue in the word?
Right.
You know? It says, but they went out that they might be made manifest that they were not all of us. You know, and ultimately the word is gonna begin to do that already. Once it's being preached, it's gonna be manifested who's of the Lord, Yahweh Shai, and who's not. You know, who cleaves unto the word and the gospel and who doesn't. The word is gonna do that once it's preached. But like we're reading in Ezekiel 33, you will have people that come amongst us, come around us, and they might even fake the funk. They sit with you as there are people, but they will not do what we say. All right. It says in verse 32, Ezekiel 33 and 32, and lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that hath a pleasant voice and can play well on an instrument. For they hear thy words, but they do them not.
Exactly. See, they hear the words of the Lord. You know, they hear all day when we go out to the highways and byways or do a video. They hear when we say, oh, the Edomites going into slavery, or we're going to have a new body, or we're going to be the rulers on earth. But when it come down to something like you gotta do videos or something like that, they don't want to do that. Yeah. That's why the Lord said, "Be a hearer and not a doer." I mean, I said that. Yeah, I said that backwards. It said, "Be a doer and not a hearer, man." Because niggas will hear the words all damn day, but they'll just sit on their ass and not do nothing about it. Nigga, what's the point of you listening if you ain't gonna do the shit, man? What's the point? That's like saying your mama tell you to go wash the dishes, you not do it. You don't think you gonna get your ass cut, man? You gonna get that ass cut.
And then you deliberately saying, "Oh yeah, I know you told me."
Right. I know you told me to do it.
Yeah.
Why the fuck you ain't do it?
Yeah, that make it worse, bro. So, you know, once again, we understand why the Lord prophesied such things as a famine of my word. We understand it because you niggas aren't taking advantage of it anyway. What's the point of us? The Lord is still sending us out here preaching when we know we the only ones that get it. You know, that's why the Lord He's gonna wrap it up here very soon, man. Very soon. The elders, the Lord put the Spirit on Elder Apostle Tahar for a reason, to coin this year, the whole full year of Yaakov's trouble, of Jacob's trouble, man.
And I was telling the brother yesterday, it's funny because, damn, I forgot how I said it, man. If it come back to me, I'll bring it up. They done slipped me how I said it to you yesterday. It's funny how Elder Tahar Dean is here 2024. I forgot how I said it, though,
you
man.
did say it yesterday, I remember.
Damn. History basically repeated itself 4 years ago.
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly
4 years. Because you think about it, 2020, that's when all this shit happened. 4 years ago, now you got 2024. Because 2020 you had the Chiefs and the 49ers in the Super Bowl. 2024 you had the same teams in the Super Bowl. You had not Jacob's Trouble. You had the pestilence and stuff. You know the C99. Now Elder Apostle Tahar, the Lord put the Spirit on Elder Apostle Tahar, the Dean this year. Jacob's trouble, and then you had a leap year 2020, and you had a leap year 2024. So history basically repeating itself. But the Lord just had it, the Lord had it as child's play in 2020. 2024, man, Lord willing, hey, this shit ain't no child's play, man.
It's a real deal.
Yeah.
And this the thing, we in 2024, and the Lord just got little teasers.
Right.
He just showing little things. Look, let me just cut off the phones for a day. See how they act. And the news anchor said it. The country will be brought to its knees. And this, hey, call y'all watch me. I just remembered, this is a point I wanted to make too. When you think about all the cyber attacks that's also going on at the same time, you think about it as from a militant standpoint, a militant, mindset. The other countries, the other nations, if they wanted to, mess with America, the best thing to do strategically in warfare is to cut the communications.
Yeah.
That's one of the first things tactically that they do. Cut the comms. You know, that's what they say. You know, Jake played Call of Duty. You know,
Right.
They, cut the comms, cut the communication off. Cause why? If the people can't communicate to each other, they can't figure out what's going on. Cause look, one person might be a slacker, but the next man might be a diligent man. If they come together, they might all be diligent. So they're gonna have y'all hooked out on what? Folly. The gospel was preached, but you didn't take advantage of that, so you don't know what's going on. And then boom, let's just cut the communications off and then shut up our order. What we want to be ran with, you know? Y'all gonna be caught out there, man. And just that easy, the Lord showed yesterday, the day already passed. Just that easy. The Lord showed, no.
Hold on, let me see if I can find this video, Jay.
I can take that word straight off the internet, man. You know?
I gotta find this video real quick. Hey, we could end it with Habakkuk 2, though.
Okay, I'm gonna read verse 33 while we're here, and then I'll get straight over there. This is Ezekiel 33 and verse 33. It says, and when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them. Then you're gonna know. Not because you finally understood the gospel. Oh yeah, they was preaching it, and I finally understand. No, the Lord said, when you realize you don't got it, but it was out there, then you're gonna know that a prophet was really among you. You know, because all these prophecies, they're gonna happen according to the will of the Lord. Yeah, we reveal the full aspect of the gospel. You know, the kingdom. You know how it's gonna be established and set up. Who gonna rule through the Spirit. You know, but we also gotta acknowledge Jacob's trouble and how it has to pop off. Which means a lot of people are gonna get caught lacking, man. You know, caught with their pants down, so to speak, unprepared. Even though they just swear they the most prepared. They got their water. Oh no, now they got their hand sanitizer and their toilet paper.
Right.
You know, they prepared now. That's what they think. We got it this time. Nah, man, y'all ain't even close. You know, cause I believe I was talking to another brother yesterday, and I went into that in the aspect of how even in Jacob's trouble, the man of the Lord, we're gonna be relying on the Spirit. It wasn't because of what we already, prepped ourselves. No, the Spirit is gonna be dealing with us. Go here, do this, say this. You know, the Spirit is gonna be dealing with us like that in that day. You know, Lord willing, we be those men. You know, but everybody else, they're not gonna have that wisdom, knowledge, and stability of their times. They're not gonna have that. They're gonna have them. Oh, they're gonna have that one IG clip that was 30 seconds long on repeat in their head. Thinking that they got the breakdown. They trying to figure out this the key. No, man, y'all know.
Dang. We're gonna end up with Habakkuk 2, and I'm gonna start at verse 1. And it says, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I should answer when I'm reproved. That's the Holy Spirit working with us. You know, we're waiting to see what the Lord gonna reveal to us, starting with our elders apostles, to pretty much give to y'all, man.
Yep.
And that's us standing on our watch. You know, we're waiting for the Lord, to give us something in the Spirit to do, so we can give it out to y'all pretty much, like we're doing now.
That's right.
Habakkuk 2 and verse 2, it says, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. And that's right. Back then, the Lord had the prophets, like Ezekiel, Jeremiah, Amos, all those prophets, right? He gave them the vision, and they wrote the visions in the book or scrolls, and they, coming to us now, that we got the Holy Spirit, that the seals have been opened, the water Yahweh Shai, mentioned that in the Revelation, the 5th chapter, that, Yahweh Shai was going to open the seals, man, for us to be able to get this knowledge, man, It says, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. And that's what we're doing. We're making it plain upon tables. Like the brother said earlier, we trying to make it one deep for y'all, man. That's so right. We can make it as simple as possible, because we understand Jake, ain't all the way there in the head. Some Jakes maybe got ADHD, some Jakes may just got, focusing problems. They just can't sit down and watch, what is called, short, when you can't sit there for long periods of time.
You already said ADHD, so I know you're not talking about that.
Damn.
Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna say
short attention span.
Oh yeah.
Some J's got that, so we try to make it short as possible, because we know Jake. We know how Jake get, man. Jake
get fidgety. Want to start moving shit,
doing other shit. I always had that
start
problem.
Beating on the table, start making it.
And then next thing you know, their mind just goes somewhere else, and But you want to say something on that?
Nah, that was it.
Verse 3, the point. It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, right? The famine of the word. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it should speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry.
That's right.
And the family of the word isn't fit to tarry no more, man. The Lord is moving rampantly fast, man. You know,
like T.I. would say, expeditious.
That was Kodak. When Kodak this T.I., he was like expeditious.
Yeah, expeditious.
Yeah, he said so. Yeah, the Lord, hey, like you said, man, the Lord is changing things expeditiously, quickly, man.
That's right.
Quick in a hurry, man. And we giving all praises, man, because the Lord said, hey, times will be short and there should no flesh be saved, roughly paraphrasing, man.
Yep.
So let me read that one more time. It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, right? And that time is, is nigh, right? It's very soon, right? You seen the AT&T situation. It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it should speak. Aren't we in the end days? The end days of the end days, man? And we starting to see these prophecies speak of the MOTB, man. I'm not the MOTB, of the family of the word, man. So call all y'all about that this shit is going down, man. Babylon has fallen, man.
Hey, that's beautiful. Hey, I got this last one. I know we said that was the last one.
Yeah, we good.
I had to say, just in the spirit too, because like the brother, you was expounding on the aspect of how quick, how quick. Like, and then I had to say expeditiously. It got me thinking of how the Lord said, the day of the Lord is as a thief in the night. Right? As 1 Thessalonians chapter 5. And verse 1, it says, but of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. So you see that? The men of the Lord, they're not going to get caught out there because they know perfectly, right? Mm-hmm. They have the understanding, right? They were diligent when the truth was being preached. They studied, they learned, they researched, they grew in the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, right? So in this time, once again, as this was being written to the church in Thessalonica back then, this still edifies us now today because we're getting reminded, we do know what we believe in. We know exactly what we trust in. The Lord, Yahweh, is the one who said, I'm going to bring these judgments upon Babylon, just as he did ancient Egypt. Mm-hmm. This is according to the words of the Lord. It says in verse 3, 1 Thessalonians 5:3, and we can end it here unless you got anything else. It says, for when they shall say peace and safety, oh, look, the phone was back on. It was just a day, It was just a day, a little malfunction. It was okay. Don't worry. It's not going, shouldn't happen anymore. We got it. The scriptures say, for when they shall say peace and safety, then cometh sudden destruction. Or let me read it right. It says, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. That's Jeremiah 30:7, man. Jacob's trouble.
Right.
This is exactly what the spirit, got being addressed now. It's a lot nearer than when you believe, man. We must go through Jacob's trouble in order for the kingdom to come. Once again, that transition has to take place. You don't just go from one kingdom to the next and didn't shit happen, nothing changed. No. If a new king is going to be in rulership, okay, he has to establish and set up his kingdom. And the Lord Yahweh Shai promised that before that takes place, all these other kingdoms and governments will be brought down first, man. Mm-hmm. All right, with that, you got the...
Get easy, right?
Hey, that's the spirit. All right, well, with that, we say the water for everyone who tuned in live. Shalom to all the beloved Akim on the comment board and everything. It's like we weren't able to get to all the precepts, but the water for tuning in. Allah willing, you were edified, right? But we're going to face the east towards Jerusalem and give infinite and all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rechakwadash, Wa Abba,
death to the wicked.
Death to the wicked. Also want to give double honors to the elder apostles, a great millstone, of whom we've learned this 100% truth, and who rule very well and oversees the tabernacle of David. Shout out to the head of the Men of Israel camp, the Al-Khazak, whom we teach under here in Greenville, South Carolina. And a hearty, a healthy shalom to you, Achim wa Akwathim, you brethren and sisters who are diligently and sincerely working out your faith in these last days with fear and trembling toward your salvation. All right, y'all, once again, we'll say shalom.
Shalom.